Rockstar's Grand Theft Auto 5 has been called a murder simulator by fans and critics alike since its release in 2013, and for good reason. Whether there's an innocent pedestrian walking down the street, a rival motorcycle club gang member trying to chase you down on a bike, or SWAT guys attempting to end your reign of terror as they repel from a police helicopter, there's always someone to kill. And there's quite the arsenal. From your bare fists, to scoped rifles, to the fastest cars, to even the blades of a helicopter, there's nothing to limit the creativity of your carnage. While you can find yourself in a blind rage of homicide, the game always seems to put you in check by unleashing the police on you, amplifying their aggressiveness with that lovely 5-star system. While there are missions upon missions which require you to put down dozens of enemies, there's an element of charm and stress relief in creating a small game of killing NPCs but you don't realize they're actually a part of your game. For this video's Southpaw Savant challenge I'm dubbing Stand Your Ground, we'll be doing just that. Except this will give the NPCs a little chance to defend themselves by pitting you against your own accuracy in the grille of their cars. Here's how it works. Stand in a busy lane of traffic, pull out your pistol, and try to kill the drivers of the cars barreling towards you before they run you over. If you get them, their car should come to a stop right in front of you. Now, as this is already a fun activity, this challenge does require you to change your controls. Here's how your Southpaw controls should look. First, we need to switch the analog sticks. Go to the GTA Pause menu, Settings, Controls, and change your third-person control type to Southpaw and your first-person control type to Southpaw FPS. Next, we need to remap your controller with the Xbox Accessories app. This is purely for the sake of sprinting with Southpaw controls, I assure you. Open the Xbox Accessories app, configure, then swap the A button with the RB button. Remapping is tedious, so I understand if you want to avoid this step. I've played GTA 5 for over 5 years and sprinting with the A button is, well, not ideal. It wasn't until Red Dead Redemption 2 came out in 2018 that introduced a genius button configuration designed to complement Southpaw controls that ties sprinting with the shoulder button. GTA 5 doesn't offer this layout natively, so that's why the Xbox Accessories app is an integral part of the controller reconfiguration. Back to the Stand Your Ground challenge. I recommend going to a highway for your busy lane of traffic. Just know that the cars here will be faster, ramping up the difficulty. If the Southpaw controls are causing you problems, I would recommend a less busy street, somewhere in the city. Once you're in position, avoid leaving the lane. Take out your pistol and try your best to aim at the driver's heads. Aim assist doesn't work here, so your aim better be true. The best part comes after a few shots are fired, or once you clock an NPC in the noggin. Cops will flood in on your location. If you have aim assist on, and I recommend that you do, you'll be able to target the cops, making this part of the challenge a little bit more bearable. Mow down as many of the cops as you can. If you feel it's necessary to change weapons, do it. Whatever you do, just don't get into a car and drive off. You must stand your ground. Try to stay in the lane you started in, or at the very least the street. Use cover of the vehicle starting to surround you. These are some of the most entertaining sequences to watch. I'd love to see clips of your attempts at this challenge, so please share your captures. Also, please let me know if you're killed by a car or a cop in the comments below. As always, I like to share my attempts at the Southpaw Savant challenge by switching up my controls as well. Enjoy my capture of me doing the Stand Your Ground challenge, but with default controls. Thank you so much for your support by watching, sharing, liking, and subscribing. I'm trying to get lots of community engagement, so please let me know if you have an idea for the next challenge or video game to be featured. A huge shout out goes to Quadra Bagel for suggesting this challenge. Remember, when it comes to me and my Southpaw controls, I may not be right, but I'm definitely not wrong.